Hi guys, this is Jen and I'm here to do the July reading for Aquarius. So if you're new here, I give intuitive readings. If you're back again, thank you for joining me. I know it's been a while. I was having some technical difficulties uploading in June like crazy. You would have thought it was like Mercury retrograde or something. I was like, what is going on? So I didn't want to force anything, and I just was like, I'll start off fresh in July with any messages. So if you have sun, moon, or rising in Aquarius, or if you're cross watching, you're welcome to stay as usual. So let's start off with recent past, current energies, what's coming towards you, and then any clarifiers. And if we need to dive a little deeper, then we'll go ahead and do that. So in the recent past here, you have the moon. Current energy, you have here the 6 of Cups. What's coming towards you? 7 of Cups. Underneath the moon, you have here the Lovers. Underneath the 6 of Cups, you have here, what do you have? Wow, you have the Swords. You have 6 of Swords. You have 2 sixes. Wow, okay. Underneath the 7 of Cups, you have the Hermit. Okay. So let's see here. Give me 1 second, Aquarius. Let me go ahead and channel these energies. So in the recent past, you have the moon, and right underneath you have the Lovers. Now this can indicate some sort of, it's like feeling as if, it's kind of like second guessing. The moon is about things that are hidden, okay? But I don't really get that energy. I get like there's a harmony about now this can be romantic, it can be friendships, it can be any sort of relationships, you know, family members, friends, romantic, whatever the case may be, where you kind of feel hesitant, or you feel like there's some sort of hidden agenda when there isn't. Now, there could very well be, but I do get a sense of harmony. You have 3 sixes here, and 6s are about harmony. It comes right after the 5, and 5s are about chaos and just everything that could go wrong will go wrong. And that 6 is kind of like the quiet after the storm, okay? The calm after the storm. So I do feel as if right now you feel a little hesitant. You feel as if things are going too good, and maybe it's you trying to seek out, you know, okay, what's wrong with this? It's going too good. It's like smooth sailing. There's something wrong with this. It's like what's the catch, right? And your current energy, you have the 6 of Cups, and you also have the 6 of Swords. Now 6 of Cups is about memories, nostalgia, you know, looking back, reflection. It can also mean a relationship from the past, whether it's friends, family, whatever the case may be. You know, when the 6 of Cups comes up, it can be a phone call from someone you haven't heard in a long time, or an idea you haven't heard of, you know, you haven't thought of in a long time, you know, things of that nature, just overall nostalgia. And then you have the 6 of Swords, and this is about transitioning. It's about moving forward, okay? You might feel a little weary. You might feel as if, okay, where am I going, you know? But it's also a leap of faith with the 6 of Swords. It's about just transitioning and just having faith with the transition, so to speak, okay? So in the recent past, it's kind of like on the fence, not really sure. And in the current energy with both these 6s is about taking that leap of faith and saying, okay, I'm gonna go with it, okay? It's going with the flow. Now this can also literally mean a trip, maybe back home to see you know, an old friend, family members, you know, romantic. It can be going on a trip to see someone as well. And well, where maybe you have felt, you know, a little on the fence with things, now you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna let it go, and I'm just gonna go with the flow, okay? I'm gonna take that leap of faith. Now what's coming towards you is the 7 of Cups and the Hermit. 7 of Cups, it can have a feeling of contemplation, evaluation. You know, there's many choices here, and this figure here is like, okay, which one do I choose? It's kind of like, and with the 7 of Cups, the part about the confusion is it can be confusing, and you also have to be very careful, because it's kind of like there's 7 different cups here and you can choose from whichever one, but you have to be very careful because not all of them are very friendly. Okay. Not all of them is the right choice, but ultimately the choice is up to you. Okay. You have free will with the 7 of Cups. Yes, it might be confusing. Yes, there's a bit of contemplation and you want to make the right choice, but the choice is up to you. And I think with that, in order to alleviate that bit of frustration and that confusion, you have right here the Hermit, and this is about going in. This is about, it can be isolation, okay, but for a reason. Whenever we're going through something, at least for me, what works for me is isolation. I need to quiet the noise, okay? I need to get rid of all distractions, and I need to be able to just follow my own light, okay? Now, this can be possibly getting advice from multiple people, and you still kind of don't have the answer that you want, right? It's kind of like, okay, I asked this person, I researched this, but I'm still confused. And then the final step you have to do is go within, okay? There's nothing like consulting with yourself at the end of the day. We have divinities, we have tarots, we have all sorts of things. But ultimately, when you still are left where you don't kind of have all the information that you're looking for, or you don't feel satisfied, or you just feel like, I still don't know, always go within. You are your best consultant at the end of the day, okay? Tarot and advice from friends, or whatever the case may be, is a great tool, you know, if you want to make a quick decision. But there's something here that, you know, you have to make a decision about, and you've literally been given as much advice as possible and as many options as possible, and it's still kind of like, well, I'm still undecisive. And sometimes having too many choices can cause a little bit of confusion, and even more feeling as if, okay, I really don't know what I want to do. It's easier when it's just 1 or 2, but when there's, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it's like, okay, it's too many and I don't know which one to choose. Go within. You know, the Hermit card is Virgo energy, so, or, you know, earth energy, so it can be Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. If you have you know, an earth energy in your life, that maybe that's the person, that's the wisdom that you seek, you know, from this person. Or it could just be you, it could just be the energy of the card that you have to go in, okay, and kind of seek what it is that you want. And I know that's very like, you know, like, okay, very practical or whatever, but no, really, when you feel as if you're in a situation where you just aren't getting the answer that you need externally, you have to go within, okay? And this can be, you know, meditation. This can be grounding. This can be, you know, taking a walk in nature just to kind of clear your mind, that sort of speak. If you're into crystals, if you're into, you know, looking up at the moon and doing some moon work or some shadow work, you know, it's that, to try to get the answer pulled out of yourself, because it's kind of like, this is a pressing situation. This is something that I can't just make a quick decision on. And I can't sleep on it for too long, but I also need to make a decision. And again, with the Hermit card, that is going within. And I think ultimately you will get the answer that you're looking for. But let's dive a little deeper to see what this is about, okay? I kind of get the sense that this might have to do with a bond of some sort. I don't like to automatically assume it's romantic, because it can be romantic, you know, absolutely. You have cups here. It could be friendships. It could be in the family, you know, but there is some sort of dynamic that is moving forward, and it's making progress, but you might be hitting a situation where it's like, okay, this is the next step. For some of you, it can be, you know, moving in with someone. It can be marriage, you know, and those are just examples where it's like, okay, I was on the fence here. I took a leap of faith here. And now it's really, you know, now it's really revving up, and now it's time to make that next decision, okay? And now you kind of hit that brick wall where it's like, I wasn't expecting this, or okay, this is a hard one for me. You know, I made it through this in a breeze, but now it's kind of like, what do I do? So let's see what we have for what's coming towards you. As far as the Seven of Cups and that Hermit. Yeah, I kind of get the feeling like you hit, I don't want to say a dead end. It's more like a fork in the road, if that makes any sense. Because it doesn't feel like the end of the road. It feels like the fork of the road. And now you have to make a decision that maybe you weren't expecting. So 3 cards jumped out. Oh, look at here. Whatever it is that was hidden, the Sun card is coming to illuminate that, okay? So more than likely, whatever answers you're looking for, they will be shown, okay? You are your own light. Here he has the Lantern, and then you have the Sun. Beautiful energy. Then you have the High Priestess. Yeah, the High Priestess is about going within, okay? This person, the High Priestess, kind of, she's sitting there quiet. She has the scrolls here. She has the knowledge, okay? This person knows what they need to do. The High Priestess is the most intuitive of the deck, okay? And she weighs her pros and cons, but she's also, like I said, highly intuitive. So if there's any advice I need to give you during this time, is to really go in, okay? I think you are seeking answers, and I think you might even be seeking advice from different people or different, you know, avenues or whatever externally, but now is really the time to go within. Look at there. Beautiful. You have the Four of Wands, okay? Four of Wands is about celebration of the process. Again, I did say I was picking up on something very big, like a wedding proposal, things of that nature. So for some of you, it could be that you're contemplating getting married, or you're contemplating the next step in a relationship, and whether that's romantic or friendship, it can even be work related. But whereas you felt on the fence and you took a leap of faith, now there's another pressing you know, another pressing choice that you need to make. Whatever the case may be, this is absolutely beautiful with the Wands energy, okay? Wands are about strength, inspiration, setting intentions, you know, power and creation. It can also have to do with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, okay? It's also the second phase of the deck as well. And ironically, Wands is the phase of summer. So this either is happening right now or is going to happen, but it is going to happen during the summer month, okay? And we are in the summer months if you are from the US. Right now we are in the summer months. It's July right now. It's very hot. So whatever the case may be, if it is a marriage proposal or you're thinking about getting married, congratulations. If it's just something, you know, else as far as like moving in or just taking the next step and taking, you know, a forward movement in whatever relationship, it can be friendship, it can be family, but really opening your heart and letting your guard down is really prominent during this time, okay? So that's what I have for you. I'll close it out with a cosmic oracle card here. But I think this is absolutely beautiful, okay? It did seem, I was a little like, there is something coming towards you that you didn't see coming, and you're going to have many choices with it. And it's not something that someone else can help you out with, okay? You might be asking a lot of people for their advice, their opinion, but ultimately it's going to be something that you're going to have to find on your own, and you will get the answer. You do have the Sun card. It will illuminate it. It might even go off like a light bulb in the middle of the night, like, okay, I know what I need to do. But now is the time to be very intuitive and just seek that clarity from within, okay? Let's see here. Give me one for Aquarius to close this out. There you go. You have here, live your life with both feet in. Commit fully to being here. That's beautiful. Okay, so that's what I have for you as usual. If any of these messages resonated, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.